Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports Hit subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, got some news in boxing scene. Basically, James DeGale, 168-pound champion. He's got a big fight coming up with Badou Jack. That should be a good one. It's one that we've waited for a long time. We're going to get it early next year, so good news there. Shout out to the people at Showtime and I guess Al Heyman as well for making the fight happen. But he's been talking about fighting Golovkin if Golovkin were to come to 168, and personally, this is always a fight I've wanted to see. DeGale is a very crafty, smart, talented boxer. Golovkin has shown tendencies to struggle with guys who can move a little bit. Now, I don't think DeGale would have the punching power to keep Golovkin off of him, but it's still an intriguing fight due to the way James DeGale can change angles, whether it be from close range or from on the outside. So I think that makes it intriguing to me. With that being said, he had some quotes about Golovkin, and I want to get into them. Here's what he said and told Sky Sports, and I'm reading this via Boxing Scene. Here's what he said. He said, I quote, "A mega fight to me is a fight that I am in and people think I'm going to lose. I am the underdog. Golovkin is a perfect fight. It's a hard fight, but it's a fight that I think I have a fantastic chance of beating him. He's not the biggest middleweight, so if he moves up in weight, I'm going to have the size advantage. His boxing ability is very good. He's a former Olympian. He's obviously undisputed champion, but I've seen weaknesses, and I think I can expose them 100%. So, James DeGale, world champion. I see a lot of flaws in Golovkin that I can expose." That's what he's saying, that he can expose some weaknesses from Golovkin. Now, look, Golovkin's a hard guy to beat. It's simple. He's a hard guy to beat. We've heard guys like Darnell Boone, Derek Finley, guys who have fought, Andre Ward, tell you that basically that Golovkin punches, the power is real deal, and he'll stop you should he catch you. And he does a good job of setting that power up because he can cut off the ring. He gets good leverage with his lead left foot. He shifts, so he's always on balance, and while he's not like Pernell Whitaker, bending his legs and basically getting his whole body out of the way to still punch. He'll be moving forward to you, and he'll shift, and he'll move his head real subtly, and your punches will just still pass his face. And it doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's doing a lot to set up counter punches, him cutting off the ring, and Golovkin. I think he'd beat James DeGale. I think it'd be a hell of a fight. You could put that in the UK. Golovkin did good business over there. DeGale's expressed the desire to always fight at home. So if they wanted to do another big event in the UK, it would make sense to do it for this fight. It should ever get made. I don't think it's going to happen because Golovkin has his heart set on becoming undisputed world champion at 160. Now, I don't know if Billy Joe Saunders will ever hike up a skirt and fight him. That remains to be seen. But I think at some point, because I'm not against Golovkin staying at 160 to become undisputed champion, because I feel like if you're going to be a great fighter, you should dominate. You should convincingly dominate a weight class before you move up. Roman Gonzalez has done that. We've seen Bernard Hopkins do that. We've seen Sugar Ray Leonard do that. And I think that he's trying to follow those same footsteps. But if it comes to a point where you have Jacobs not wanting to fight him, Saunders not wanting to fight him, none of these guys want to fight him, I think he should, go move up to 168. There's good fights for him there. DeGale will fight him potentially there. Like you said, Jesse Hart, I just did a video about it. Jesse Hart said he'll fight him for $250,000. So the middleweight division, it really is not it's not a very deep division as far as talent goes, and I think the better fights for Gennady, the legacy fights, the fights that'll make him a legend in the sport of boxing, will be at 168. So it's not even a matter of him just becoming undisputed. I think if he wants to become an undeniable great legend in boxing, and I'm not saying his skills warrant the praise he gets, but the level of opponents are always going to be his downfall if he stays at 160. So I think he's going to have to move to 168. And if he can, maybe move to 175, because Abel said he can get to 175, so I would like to see him get to 175 at some point. I'm not saying it should be in the next year or so, but at some point before he, at some point in the next 2 years, he's got to move up. I think he's got to move up to really prove. Not that he's already a great fighter, but I'm saying he needs to move up so he can prove to the people who still doubt him that he's an undisputed great fighter for sure. And yeah, I know for a fact that if he does beat Billy Joe Saunders, which he's fully expected to do, should they ever fight, Yes, he'll be the undisputed champion, the only one in boxing. But then people are going to say, well, look, the middleweight division is complete. There's no talent there, and he's still going to get discredited. So I, for one, as a GGG fan, would like to see him go up to 168, challenge the Badou Jacks, the DeGales, Jesse Harts, guys of that nature over there at 168. Beat them up if he can do it, and just silence all the critics. That's my opinion. But just let me know what you guys think. James DeGale versus Gennady Golovkin. Is this a fight you would like to see? If so, what chance do you give James DeGale of winning this fight? Leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Danius. So until next time, take care, guys.